Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning. That open looked a little crispier than usual. I like it.
Yeah, 42 right now. And our overnight low last night, 38. Yesterday, it only got up to 52, and that is 13 degrees below normal for this time of the year.
I wore a heated vest yesterday again, and I drained the battery out of it on Sunday at the hockey and then the soccer. So I had the heated vest, but it wasn't working yesterday. So I charged it last night. It's actually probably 8 hours.
8 hours?
Yeah.
Well, I understand that you didn't know it was had 3 levels.
No, I thought that the light was just
Decorative.
that it could match your clothes, but it's not. It's actually high, medium, and low. I'll wear it sometime so everyone can see it.
I understand I might be getting one for Christmas.
Potentially, if the price point drops a little bit.
Today we expect 30% chance of showers, mainly in the afternoon. Windy and a high of only 54. Should we check outside?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's happening outside.
Ooh, very nice. You know, yesterday it was warmer than today, but it felt nicer today. I think it's because our bodies are warmed up after yesterday's shock.
We're becoming acclimated.
Brandon, there's the Nelson Towers again. Yeah. One of these days, Brandon and I are going to each throw down $13,500, and we're going to get one of those condominiums.
Yeah, well, you'll have like somewhere around $1,200 a month for the monthly maintenance fee.
Oh my goodness. This morning, interesting. I followed one of my neighbors. She also goes to the same school as my daughter. So she was auditioning to take my daughter to school.
Oh,
she did not know she was auditioning. So, but yeah, it's interesting watching 16-year-olds drive for the first time. My neighbor did a very nice job. The only thing that bothered me a little bit was the back window was not completely defogged yet before they left the neighborhood. But she's a very good driver.
It's a sign that when snow comes, she probably won't remove the snow from the windows.
I'm hoping that her dad starts the car for her going forward.
No one won the Powerball again last night. Wow. Now we have, for Wednesday, the second largest Powerball jackpot and U.S. lottery jackpot ever at $1.73 billion.
How much money of that do the schools get?
I think that's allegedly...
We grew up hearing all the lottery money would go to the schools.
It's not. No. Cash option is, wow, $756 million, $756 million.
Wow. You'd definitely take the cash option for sure.
Mm-hmm. The country, the world, is just devastated with the attack on Israel, and the United States response today is that they are sending around the first round of munitions and military equipment to Israel. At least 11 Americans have been killed, and there are many missing.
That's just terrible what's going on. So what is it? It's a terrorist group, Palestinian terrorist group. That's been around for quite a while. You know what I was thinking the other day? I was watching the news. If every country's military focused a little bit more on just killing the terrorists that reside within their own borders, I think the world would be a better place.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, I'm just saying, it just seems ridiculous.
It's unbelievable.
Crazy.
That in this.
Also crazy, people around the world celebrating these attacks, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. We have some horrible people out there.
President Joe Biden will be making remarks this afternoon on the attacks from the White House.
It's awful, absolutely awful.
We've got, now that it's October, I can't believe this month is flying by like they all do, but have you seen the Halloween candy everywhere?
I haven't bought any yet because I'm waiting for a good deal.
This year, people are going to spend an average of $32 on Halloween candy. And
32?
$3.6 billion being spent on Halloween candy. And CandyStore.com has determined the most popular candy in each state.
Wow.
Yeah. And in Michigan,
Starburst. Wow. Little known fact. Have you ever looked at the carbohydrates, Brandon, on a Starburst package? It's insane.
Yes.
Absolutely insane. Huh.
the number one candy nationwide for Halloween is
M&M's, but why? No, it's not.
number one worldwide.
Snicker.
No, Reese's Cups.
Ugh. Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Followed by M&M's, then Hot Tamales, Skittles. Oh, other candy news, other Skittles news. Skittles is coming out with Skittles
I've
Littles.
seen these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen these. These are good to choke on.
Well, it's a choking hazard. I don't know why somebody doesn't put a stop to this. Last week I heard you mention to I think Jennifer that your favorite candy was Circus
I didn't say it was my favorite, but I like them.
There you go.
Thank you.
Circus.
Oh my gosh. Wow. They don't cost what they used to.
Circus
they?
peanuts are
Yeah.
very expensive.
So I like the ones that come in the packaging that are old.
The hard ones. The number one ingredient. Sugar.
Very good.
If you're looking for where to watch the Wolverines and Spartans this year, it was announced this morning. It will be on October 21st.
What time of day?
7:30 p.m. on Peacock
Bad idea.
and NBC.
Bad idea, right, Brandon?
The
This year, yeah, it could be.
I just don't think the night game's an appropriate
no.
time to play that game. For
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I don't know. I think it's going to be, it'll be a great day for the Michigan State fans as they spend the day partying, tailgating, leading up to that 7:30 start. And then I expect the bars to be pretty busy about 7:45.
As usual, there will likely be incidents in East Lansing.
Actually, we were talking upstairs. We don't think there's going to be any incidents.
No.
I've heard a lot in the past.
Haven't really.
You
No.
don't really hear a lot about
The
it.
Spartans have had enough incidents already, and
There were so many incidents during
Yesterday-
the early 2000s that it's just carrying over. I can't tell you when the last time a couch has been burned up there, to be honest with you.
yesterday there's an incident. Mel Tucker's attorneys asked for an emergency restraining order. No, they can't release any more emails. The the emails that are coming out, they said stop it, stop the emails. So the United Auto Workers now on strike against Mack Trucks, as we're in day 25 of the strike, and it's starting to affect suppliers to the automakers, including here in Jackson.
Yes, for sure.
So
Today's show is brought to you by Heather Herndon and Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. And each week, Heather reminds us why we love to live here. And today, Heather's highlighting locally owned Vermeulen Furniture. Third generation, being family owned and operated, located across from the Westwood Mall. Check out Vermeulen's today. Longtime sponsor of the morning show as well.
thank you very much. The police blotter this morning, officers responded to 5th Street and West Franklin Street for people going through vehicles in the area. And let that be a warning to you. Don't leave stuff in your car and lock your cars. Officers made contact with the subjects who were found to be in possession of 2 stolen vehicles.
2 cars?
2. But get this, 2 16-year-old females and a 17-year-old male were interviewed and released to their parents.
That's a new brand of criminal out there, I'll tell you that
I would
right
have
now.
kept them.
If I was the parent, I would say, just keep them.
Keep them. If I was
Keep
the police,
'em?
I would say, parents, you're not getting these kids.
Well, let's say if I was 16 and a police officer brought me home and said, hey, your son committed grand theft auto. Do you want me to take him to prison or would you keep me? You'd send me back?
Send them, take them.
Well, that's a good thing that my mom wouldn't. My mother would not.
We've got today's kitten news. A poor kitten was rescued in a frat house in Connecticut.
Oh dear.
Apparently, the kitten wandered into the fraternity house, got its head stuck through a small hole in this desk. This is the hole that the wires go through in the back.
Wow.
Yes. Something Delta Phi, apparently. And they were able to get the cat's head out, and he's happily ever after. But they don't know whose cat it is.
It was probably a stray.
Could be.
Maybe it'll end up being the fraternity's house cat.
Thank you, Middleton Animal Control.
This week, high school football live on JTV. We're going to be over at Jackson High. Live coverage starts at 6:45 as Belding comes to town. It'll be the orange and black versus the orange and black.
Isn't Belding the school that was saved by the bell? Is
No,
the same-
Mr. Belding
Oh,
taught,
Mr. Belding.
and that was Bayside, Southern California. Very nice school.
What's our other game?
Our other game is Hanover Horton at Columbia Central, and we'll have both those games this weekend for you on the Avenue Auto Sports Weekend on JTV and JTV.TV.
And this could be the first time that the Comets and the Golden Eagles play each other in football.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, for sure. So let's get to our scoreboard brought to you by Extreme Dodge. Thanks to Extreme Dodge. Drove by there the other day. You know, you can get right off that exit now. Pull right in to Extreme. And Noah, you're going to get really upset with me down here because I accidentally left the paper upstairs.
Oh, well, the Jackson Christian won.
Yeah,
And
they beat.
what unbelievable year.
They are.
Royals.
There's a wonderful article by Jeff Steers on our website right now in the Sunday Spotlight. Check that out. And then Jackson Christian went down to Athens Factoryville and won 5-0. Here's what's coming up on deck for today. A lot of volleyball. It's actually last week of volleyball for my 7th grade daughter. That season went pretty quick. They don't.
No postseason?
They don't do postseason, no. Postseason picnic is all. And then we've got soccer tonight, Grass Lake at Columbia Central, and beautiful weather for cross country. Awesome. So should be a great night in high school sports.
Be sure and check out the results online at jtv.tv later tonight. Who's on the show today?
We've got a great show coming up from Elro Steel. We have Randy Glick and David Schmidt, and they will join us right after this break.